Brown skin girl, something, something pearls, travel all around the world. I wish I could play that in my video, but you know, YouTube might be on one. Let's get into how do you start your business plan. Now, because if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm going to keep it 1K with you. Let me just tell you this. If you have delayed starting your business because you have not started your business plan, or you don't know what to put in your business plan, or you don't really understand what a business plan is, you are playing with your potential. Your business plan is not a necessity to you starting your business. Your business plan is a blueprint for someone who wants to either invest in your business or for someone who's trying to give you funding. I want you to understand that if you're watching this video and the only reason why you're watching it is because you feel like you can't start your business without this, you need to go check out all of the other videos that I have, because that is not this. I am not creating this video for those who feel like they cannot start their business without their business plan. I'm creating this video on how to start a business plan for those of you who have been told, like, hey, we want to invest in your business, but we need to see your business plan. Or, you know, you're trying to get funding, or you're in an organization that's asking you to do your business plan. That's who this video is for. I'm not going to make an excuse for you all that, you know, oh, you don't have your business plan, so you can't start your business. If I'm being honest, before you even get a business plan to start your business, you need to get a marketing plan to start your business, okay? So this ain't that, and we're going to start with that. So if you still need this, even after what I just told you, you continue on. But if not, take a real good look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you serious or are you just playing around? Because here on this channel, we don't play around, we execute. All right, let's go. Starting out, the first thing on every business plan is your executive summary. Now, this is your business idea, your mission, your vision. This is where you pour into how you guys are going to help and do or solve whatever it is that you're going to help and do or solve. And that's very important. A lot of people want to know, is this something that I'm even willing to invest in? Am I aligned with the goals and the mission and the vision of this company? Because some people will tell you they won't invest solely because of that. So in this section, I want you to do a few things. One, I want you to describe your target audience. That's very important. People want to know who it is that you're working with, and then describe the problem that you're going to solve and how your business is going to solve that problem. I tell you all this in pretty much every video. If your business does not solve a problem, it ain't a business. And I've never said that before, but truth be told, like, it needs to solve a problem. Make sure that that part is included in your executive summary. Also, include your competitive advantages. What makes your business stand out from any of your competitors? What makes you different from any of your competitors? And then also talk about the potential growth that you could experience, and then how, why, what will cause that potential growth. You know, those are things that potential investors, potential lenders are looking for inside of your executive summary. Now, your company description. So some of the things that I told you to do in your executive summary, I want you to double down on here in this section. Now, in your company's description is just that. But I want you to also tell the history, the story behind how this company got started. Talk about your legal structure. How was your business even structured? Is it an LLC? Is it a corporation? Like, talk about those things, because if it is a partnership, they're going to want to know certain things about you and your partner. So make sure you're including that as well. And like I told you, you're going to talk about some of the things that you spoke of in your executive summary. So talk about your target market and be detailed here in this section. Be detailed about your target market and the needs you will be able to address for them, because that is so important, especially if you're able to double down on it with more details and give them a clear picture, an actual visual of what you can do. They're going to take you a whole lot more serious when it comes to giving you money for your business. Now, also talk about the purpose of your business, you know, and not just like your personal purpose, but just in general, how this could help the community. How could this help the world? And you ain't got to say it like that, but that type of purpose. You want to talk about the purpose of your business and how it correlates to your target market and how, again, like you're going to help solve their needs. Now, because I know y'all get tired of hearing me say this, I want you to work on your market analysis. This is the section where you are going to talk about everything that pertains to marketing. So for this section, you need to do diligent, thorough research. Don't come off with no riffraff. They want to know about your target market, your industry as a whole. So you need to really do serious research on this. If somebody is about to give you money, especially for a brick and mortar, they want to know that they're going to make a return. In order for them to know that they're going to make a return, they have to also see that, okay, there are other people in the same industry that are making a return. And now they want to see how you're going to stand apart from that person. So I want you to make sure that you're being very detailed. Check the market trends. You're checking your customers' demographics, the competitive landscape. Like, how competitive is this market? Is it worth even hopping into? Like, you want to make sure that your research is so concrete that when they get to this section, they're like, oh yeah, we finna get her this money. That's what you want. And then to take yourself a step further, I want you to talk about some of the opportunities and the challenges that happen in this market. So keep in mind, they're looking at your business plan, but they probably already know these opportunities and these challenges. If you're able to point them out in your business plan, that shows that you are the expert in the good parts and the bad parts. So make sure you also include that in your market analysis section. All right, now this is probably where you show that you really know what you're talking about. Your service offerings. You want to give them a detailed description of your service and how you offer it. Make sure you are including the features, include benefits that come with you being able to provide this service, and also highlight any unique selling points, things that make you stand out from your competitive. Highlight those competitive advantages. That's super important. And then again, keep reiterating how this service solves this particular problem that we already know people are paying to get resolved. You want to make sure you do all of that and more in this section of your service offerings, because you don't want them to, or you know how you in an argument with somebody and you say what you got to say and then you go home and you like, well, damn, I should have said more. You don't want that in this section. You want to give them everything and more that's going to compel them to want to be interested in this business. All right, so in the marketing and sales strategy section, you want to define your target audience and segment them for effective targeting. So what I mean by that is you want to make sure that you're pinpointing exactly how you're going to market to them and how you're going to sell to them, and what are going to be the things that actually make them want to bite and make them want to purchase your product or service or offering, whatever it may be. Also, outline your marketing and your sales approach to a point where you're showing how you're going to, of course, get the clients, because that's important, but also how are you going to retain the clients? So you want to make sure you're clear on that part in this portion of the business plan so that they know that this isn't a one-off business. This isn't something where people buy it one time and they don't come back. Because we love repeat clients. A big part of my accounting business was built off of repeat clients. How I'm able to still have that business today is off of repeat clients. So you want to be able to show that you and your business, even if it has not started, your plan for how you're going to get and retain those clients, because that is important. So go ahead and include like your promotional tactics. You can include different strategies that you plan on trying, any promotional referral programs, things of that nature that you may include. And then also include your the marketing channels you plan to use, which is very important, because again, you want to make sure you're marketing in the right place. So here you're going to be able to show that you know where to market for this business. All right. So now this part should get a lot easier for you now. Like your operational plan, This should be self-explanatory. What resources, what key activities do you need to be able to run and operate this building? If there are certain things needed to operate it, you want to make sure that you include it here. What type of customer interactions are you going to have? How will you deliver your product or service? How will you communicate with your clientele? Include all of that in here. Again, think about everything operational. Now, your management and your organization, like I told you all, a lot of times when you're doing a business plan, it's not for the need of a new business. That's great if you're going after investments or partners or anything like that. But a lot of times your business plan is for businesses that are established. So in this section, a lot of you all may not need this if you are brand new to business, but in this section, you want to provide details about your management team and your organizational structure, because that's very important. And you also want to make sure that you highlight the key roles and responsibilities that that person has in that organization, so that your investors or whoever this business plan is for understands what role that every person plays in this business for it to operate. And then also, if you have like external advisors or maybe like different partnerships already in place in that business, or anyone who may be supporting the business and helping bring in money, you want to also include that in this section. Now, this is my favorite section, your financial plan, guys. Make sure you have details of your financial plan. And I'm not just talking about, oh, I got a little profit and loss. No, they want to see your cash flow analysis. They want to see, of course, your balance sheet, your profit margins. They want to see you forecasting what it's going to look like in the next year, what it's going to look like in the next 5 years, any potential sources of funding. You want to make sure that even if you don't have any, or even if you're looking for some, if you already have some, outline your funding requirements. Outline them. Put everything here in this section. That way they have a clear understanding of where you are financially, where you plan to be, or where you desire to be. And it's very important if someone is taking your business serious. For the implementation timeline, this section can be iffy if you don't know what you're doing in business, but you want to make sure that you highlight key milestones and activities. Also, create like deadlines and timelines for new service offerings that you may be putting out. That's important. And if you can display that there, that lets them know that you're actively working in the business, and again, that you're serious about your business. You can also include like your marketing campaigns here, and then include a plan for measuring and evaluating your process. That way they know, hey, if this does not work, what's the plan? You know, you already have that in place. So make sure you also include that in this implementation section. Now, this last section, which is your risk analysis, sometimes people want to make it seem as if their business is just butterflies and flowers and just beautiful. That is not always the case. So I want you to also in this section include like the potential risk that comes with being in this industry or being in this business, as well as the challenges that could impact your business either now or in the future. If you are able to pinpoint those things in the beginning, if you're able to let your investors know in the beginning, you all can put certain things in place to prevent that from happening, or to kind of clean it up so that it's not so bad. So this section is very important. So you want to make sure that you're honest with yourself in this section about the risks that come along with this industry that you're in or this business that you are in. Don't sugarcoat it. Be very transparent in this section. And then, like I said, the best thing you can do is develop strategies. Make sure you include strategies that help mitigate these risks when they do occur, if they occur, because they may not. Hopefully they don't. And then include like some contingency plans if they do. How will you protect yourself and your investors in the event that ish falls apart? Those are the things that you're going to do in this section. Now, I want you all to keep in mind, in this video, this is just a general guide. I created this on a whim. I've done a business plan multiple times before. My first time doing a business plan, I was in high school. My second time, I was in college doing a project. And I've done one as a business builder multiple times. Now, what I will tell you, this is just a guide. You will have to do research so that when you create your business plan, it goes along with your specific business and industry. So don't come up in my comments being reckless. But again, I appreciate you all. If you have any other questions, or if you not too sure about anything on your business plan, put the comment below. I'll definitely help walk you through it so that it's a little bit easier for you. And as always, make sure you subscribe, share, and like this video, and I'll check you all on the next one. Peace out.